I quit my job on Wall Street after I learned this one secret about money. It was so powerful that I even decided to quit just as soon as I moved into my dream New York City apartment that actually cost me nearly $2,000 a month. And I was totally okay with leaving my job because of this one little secret. And I didn't hate my job. I just didn't love the work that I was doing. I actually really enjoyed the people that I worked with. And if it was the kind of job that I wanted to do for the rest of my life, I was in the perfect position to continue and grow and excel in that position. But it was really out of alignment with who I truly am. And it was a really big decision to make, to know that I would have been set up with an amazing opportunity, amazing team, high pay, a really awesome resume builder, and just so many amazing things. And I decided to let go of all of it because I realized this one simple truth, and it actually changed my life forever. You see, when I quit my job, I went off to build my own business starting from zero, and I actually hit 6 figures within the first 6 months of building my business. Now, when I quit my job, I honestly panicked a little bit, and I didn't think that I would ever be able to hit 6 figures in such a short amount of time. But learning this one simple secret really gave me the confidence to leave and actually build something for myself. So let me give you a little bit of background. I actually initially started this job because I thought it's what I should be doing. I realize now that should be is really just a lie, and thinking that you should be doing something is really out of alignment with who you are. At the time, I didn't know this. I thought that I had to get a 9 to 5. I had to get a steady paycheck week after week to feel safe, to feel confident. But little did I know that the way I was treating money was the way that it treated me. So you see, I was living in this vicious cycle of scarcity. I was always feeling like I never had enough money. I was always feeling like I was just scraping by, and it just never felt fulfilling and abundant. And I never really felt love for my money or appreciation. There was really ever enough. I was really tied to my money and really let it have all this control and this power over me. You might be saying to yourself, wait, that sounds like me. And that's exactly why I created this video. So if you're ready to really break out of the habit of being yourself, leave me a comment below and say, I'm ready. So I'll know that you are ready to really step into the most abundant life that is so possible for you right now. So I actually read the book Untamed, and that book really made me realize that I was taking on a lot of things in my life that weren't true and authentic to me. So for example, when I was working this job, I would get really nervous about what color to paint my nails, and I never did anything exotic. Like the craziest color I put on my nails was red. And I would never do like a yellow, a bright green, because I was so afraid that it wouldn't look professional or it wouldn't be received well with clients or coworkers. And I realized that was really toxic for me, that I was afraid to paint my nails a color. Like that's so silly and it's so inauthentic that I was wearing these colors on my nails because I was afraid of what people would think. I even at one point didn't want my hair to look too blonde because I didn't want people to think that I was dumb or I wasn't smart enough, that were controlling my life. So when I read the book Untamed, I realized that I was living in this cage that the world had put me in, and I was trying so hard to fit into this cage and be liked by everyone and look like I am successful and get all these things done on pen and paper. And what I came to realize is that I wasn't living for me. And once I had this realization that I wasn't living in alignment with my true purpose, I quit my job. And it did take me a little bit of time. I started to think about this, and then things were happening in my job where they were moving my position around. I was working in a different position that I didn't even sign up for because of the pandemic. I was doing all this work that I was like, okay, first of all, I don't like the work that I signed up for, / I don't like the new work that they're giving me either. So I started to really think this all through, and over a few months, I started to just try things, start trying to build my business. And I was really focused on my social media because I always knew that I wanted to be an influencer, I wanted to be a course creator, I wanted to do so many things, but it all stemmed from having an online presence. So I said, why don't I build up my online presence while I'm working my job, and then I will have the confidence and the ability to leave once I have some sort of foundation. So once I decided to go all in on what my heart truly wanted, the universe showed up for me. My Instagram following blew up, my TikTok blew up, my YouTube started gaining traction. I started getting people in my DMs asking to work with me, and I realized it was because this one simple secret, that when you take on something that is below you or out of alignment with your true power, you're sending out a signal to the universe that you don't think you're worthy of doing something that you truly love. So when I took on this job because I wanted to look professional or I wanted to look amazing on pen and paper, it was because I didn't believe that I could be an entrepreneur. I didn't believe that I could be successful running my own business. And once I gave myself the space and the opportunity to grow and say to myself, I'm ready. I've never been more ready because this is who I am. How can I fail being myself? That's just not possible. And let alone, how could I be so consistent with something, so passionate, so in love, so aligned with something, and not succeed? Because the truth is, your success becomes inevitable when you do something you love consistently and you keep iterating your process until you achieve your end goal. When I decided that it was time to quit my job, I actually got very aligned to the universe, and I actually had the perfect opportunity to quit because the same day that I planned to call my boss and quit my job, they actually called me and said there was an opportunity for me and to get this new position that I would have declined anyways and make the same amount of pay. So I said, wow, this is my perfect opportunity to exit the situation on good terms. I wasn't going to pursue the position, and it just goes to show that the universe shows up for you when you show up for yourself. And this one concept of taking on things that are only in true full body alignment with who you really are. So when I decided that this career was out of alignment with my true power as a coach, a leader, a healer, an expander, the universe showed up for me. And you see, the way that you treat money is the way that money treats you. I trusted that money was abundant and is abundant, and that's exactly how it started showing up in my life. As soon as I quit my job, opportunities started flowing in. Ideas for me to grow my business, to expand my following. I decided to want to reach more people through my content. The universe showed up for me because the truth is, the frequency that you're vibrating on is what is manifesting into your existence. The more and more that you're doing things that you don't enjoy or they're not a full body yes, the more and more of those experiences will come into your life. When you start taking inspired risks that are scary to your mind but exciting to your soul, the universe is going to show up for you like never before because the universe always has your back. Now that you've really soaked this all in, I want you to think about it for a second and ask yourself, what are you doing in your life that is out of alignment with who you truly are? And if you aren't seeing the results that you want in your life, ask yourself, are you doing things in alignment with that goal, yes or no? Because I can bet you right now that if you have an end goal and you're actually working at it consistently every single day, no excuses, showing up, crushing those limiting beliefs, and outworking that self-doubt, your success becomes inevitable. And it's impossible for you to fail. Maybe you'll face some temporary defeat. Temporary defeat is different than failure because a failure is only a failure if you accept it as such. If you are ready to live in true alignment, if you are ready to really live an abundant life, if you are ready to welcome in all of the abundance that's waiting for you, and you want some support stepping into that alignment because it's scary, right? Very scary to the mind, exciting to the soul, but you know deep down that you are destined destined for more, you are ambitious, you're entrepreneurial minded, you're a go-getter, and you're willing to do whatever it takes, fill out an application below to book a call with me and let's see how I can support you. I've helped hundreds of women around the world begin building their dream life solely by changing their mind. Because when you can change your mind, you can change your beliefs. And when you can change your beliefs, you can start taking action in alignment with your goals. And it's only a matter of time until the universe manifests these goals for you into fruition. So like I said, you're gonna wanna click the link below, apply for a free call, and I would love to see how I can support you in your big dreams, because it's all possible for you. Your big dreams were planted in your mind for a reason. They are a preview of what's to come. They are a preview of what's possible for you in this lifetime. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment so that we can keep reaching more people around the world and help people increase their income, impact, fulfillment, and happiness. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.